Hello. Welcome to 7 Simple Statements Successful Artists Live By and how to make them work for you. To tell you a little something about me and how this course came to be, I've been working in the arts as a gallery owner, director, curator, consultant, author, and educator for over 20 years. So I've had the opportunity to see the art world from many different perspectives. I've worked with hundreds of artists over the years, which really is one of my favorite parts about what I do. I've also always really enjoyed teaching business of art classes and visiting schools. A few years ago, I became really frustrated with the lack of straightforward, practical advice available to artists. So I wrote a book for young artists called Launching Your Art Career, A Practical Guide for Artists. It includes my own advice plus additional input from over 40 working artists and arts professionals. It's now in its second edition. That's me celebrating when it first came out. That experience led to launching the Practical Advice for Artists website, which has lots of information and resources for artists at all levels. And then that led to creating these online courses. So that's me. Now a disclaimer. I am not a fine artist. I'm not here to give you creative advice. I have so much respect and appreciation for what you do. I can't do it. But what I am really good at is strategy. I love puzzles and I love figuring things out. Over the years, I've spent a lot of time and energy talking to artists, seeing what works for them, what doesn't work for them, and asking myself, are there some things that artists can do to help give themselves an advantage? And the answer is yes. For this course, I considered, what do successful artists know? And by successful, I mean artists who are accomplishing their goals, whatever they may be, that help to give them an advantage over other artists who might be just as talented, just as motivated, or even more so. What simple facts do they understand and act on that give them an edge that I can share to help level the playing field? I spoke to many artists, art professionals, considered my own experience, my own observations, and I came up with 7 simple statements successful artists live by. Some of them are kind of obvious, and maybe you'll think, well, yeah, of course, but they came up again and again, and some of them came up in different ways, so I thought they were important to include. Others surprised me, and they may surprise you. They are, the art world is a business, that business exists because of artists, community is key, learning never ends, goals plus context equals direction, it's important to be adaptable, and there are no shortcuts. In this course, I'll break down what each item means and how it might be relevant to you. There's no homework, there are no assignments. But I will offer suggestions of what you could start doing today and ongoing to make these statements work for you. For those of you who do choose to act on my suggestions, and I hope you will, I've created a downloadable workbook with questionnaires and worksheets to help you clarify your goals, take action on my suggestions, and keep track of your progress. The download, along with a quick review of its contents, are available in the next video. Then we'll get started with statement number 1.